I have. So today our lesson is not going to be long, not going to be so long. I try to minimize it and allow people to interact because I I have decided today that we do our interactions where we need to also to speak a lot uh, in order to be able to refresh our mind and also to discover new expressions, how also we can also communicate. So let me start by maybe with the parola lezione. Parola lezione, this is a speaking lessons where we need also to identify ourselves. Who am I? Who are you? Something like that. So we need to also to be to put it in our mind. So for example, when I say mi esas Andreo, mi esas Andreo, mi esas Patrico, mi esas Amina, mi esas Najma. So I might ask someone, Q esas me, who am I? Who am I? Because I've already spoken my name. I said, my name is Amina Patrick. So, but I'm asking, who am I? Q estas me. So the second person should also reply that V esas Andreu. Okay. V esas Andreu. V esas Amina. And also can say, mi esas instruisto. I am a teacher. Mi esas cantisto. I am a singer. Mi esas whatever you want to put. Kio estas me. What am I doing? What am I doing? Kio estas me. Vi estas instruisto. So this is the scene between two people. So here from the topic that we prepared, we are going to open the floor to the people who are here. The first one is going to be Andrea, but you are putting your own name, your really name. And the second one also is your neighbor who is going to reply to your questions. And after, you are going to do a vice versa. So the second person will become the first, then the first one will become the second. So this it's a part of lesson. And I think before we proceed to the second PowerPoint, I'm going to allow people to start with this conversation. So the first one, Mr. Andrea, is Alasan. And here we have Faith Amina, who is the second person who is going to reply. So I think, Mr. Alasan, you are Andrea. So you can see what is in your, I don't know how the position which you are. There is on left and the two, I think the two, the two sentences which is on your left, you can see that there is Viesas Andrea, Viesas Instruisto. This is Amina who is going to take it one. But you, Alasan, you are going to take those who are on your right. Okay, on your right. No, on your right is Alasan, and on your left is Amina. So those the person who is on left will become also on right. So and vice versa. So let me try to follow, and the conversation is going to be so short as you see that we are not going to talk to comment. So I'm in the park watching football. Okay, so Alasan said he's in the park. So let me take Najma Hassan. Najma Hassan is going to be playing with Faith Amina. So Najma Hassan, you are Andrea, and the Faith Amina is the second person. So the floor is yours. Can you please start?
Mi estas Najma. Kiu estas mi? Hello.
Amina, are you together? Are we together? Faith, Amina, are we together? So okay, let me take Aminata Jawara. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, Aminata Jawara, can you please unmute?
Okay.
So, okay, Aminata Jawara, you are going to interact with Najma Hassan. Najma, can you repeat?
Mi estas Najma. Kiu estas mi?
Vi estas Aminata. Vi estas Najma. Sorry.
Mi estas studentino. Kio estas mi?
Vi estas studentino.
Great, that's all right. I think you see. So now, Aminata Jawara, you can start and Najma will also reply.
Okay. Mi estas Aminata. Kiu estas mi?
Vi estas Aminata.
Mi estas studentino. Kiu estas mi?
Vi estas studentino.
Okay, dankon.
So, okay, guys, do you understand what the scene, how the scene is? I think you are interacting with someone whom you don't know, and you want to present himself or yourself to him or to her. But you might also tell your name, and you ask, "Who am I?" So it's something that you can start familiarizing with in order to emphasize your capability of speaking. If you don't practice, your way of speaking also will become not improving. So let me also take since Alassane is busy watching a match, and also Amina is in a noise place. So now let me take Sainabu. Sainabu, if you can hear me, you are going to interact with Aminata Jawara. So Aminata, you can start, and Sainabu is going to.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Patrick. I'm just joining. What is going on here today?
So here we have a scene of two people. As you can see here on the PPT presentation, we have Andrea. Mr. Andrea is speaking, and Andrea is with his friend. So he was first introducing himself by saying, "Mi esas Andreo." And he also had a question to his friend. He said, "Q estas mi? Who am I?" And his friend replied, "Vi estas Andreo." And also, Mr. Andreo also asked another question. Mi esas instruisto. He said that he's a teacher. And he asked a question. Kio estas mi? Who am I? What am I doing? And also his friend said, Vi estas instruisto. So this is the two scene which you can observe here. So the people who have just finished, they were just playing this scene. So now I'm taking you and Aminata. Aminata is going to be Andrea, and you are the friend of Aminata. So you can just start.
Mi estas Aminata. Kiu estas mi?
Kiu estas mi?
Who am I? Kiu estas mi?
Oh, vi estas Andrea.
Aminata.
Oh, Aminata.
Okay. So mi estas studentino. Kiu estas mi?
Vi estas studentino.
Dankon.
Yes. So the response is becoming to the answer that the first person was saying. So now you can change. Now Sainabu is going to start, and Aminata is going to reply.
Mi estas Sainabu. Kiu estas mi?
Vi estas senabo.
Mi estas instruistino. Kio estas mi?
Vi estas instruitino.
Yes. Dankon. So this is how we can interact and you can exchange with someone. So try to memorize, try to know who you are, what are you doing, and if you want to ask a question to your friend, to know who are you, how are you going to also to ask. This is also another way of making sure that you are building your capability of speaking. Okay, so let me proceed. So the second also is we want also to see gravaj vortoj, the important words in Esperanto. So as you can see a picture here which shows we have demandaj vortoj which we used to ask. So la grava vortoj amas. Amas, this is already a verb. It's a verb to love. But here the best is what we want to know. Is kiu, kio, kia, kie. Okay, so this one, we can just build a sentence by using kiu, kio, kia, and kie. So these are very important in Esperanto. In Esperanto, if you know how to ask a question, to respond also will become easy. Because the part of the response is included to your question that you have already asked it. For example, I want to ask, kiu manjas? Kiu manjas? Who is eating? Or who eats? Kiu manjas? The response might be me, vi, li, ili. So, me, it's me, or who, I don't know. But you know who is eating. And the kio. Kion vi manjas. I want to know, what are you eating? Kion vi manjas. This is something. Kion vi manjas. And the response is part of the question. Mi manjas maybe kukon. I'm eating a chicken. Okay. And the key is, this is quality. Kia besto. Kia coloro via vesto havas. Kia coloro via vesto havas. Which color? Which kia is this is which? Which color is your clothes? Mia vesto havas estas blanca. Mia vesto estas blanca. My clothes are white. Kie, you know that kie we used to ask about loco. If I say, kie ni recontigios, where are we meeting? Kie ni recontigios. Okay, kie ni recontigios. So, by using this gravaj vortoj, there is an N which we called accusativo. And this one I also used to repeat it so that you can understand it deeply. So by using the verb amas, let's build a sentence. Li amas shin. Li amas shin. You can see on she there is an N because verb ami This is an action verb. That's why we add N, because we are using the verb, the action verb. Li amas shine. So if we try to use demandai vortoi, those words which we used to ask, I can ask a question. Kiu amas? Who loves? Kiu amas? And the response might be li. How the response might be vi. The response might be ili. So it depends to the person that wants. Kiu amas? And if I say kiune, the response also might be shin. So this is also it's a part of. So let me hear from you, who is able first to make a sentence by amas. Now I have used li. Another one will come with another subject, a person pronoun. Don't use li because I have already taken li as an example. So let me also hear from you. Those who are ready, they can build a sentence. Don't use li, but the verb amas will remain amas. And remember to put n at the end of, because we are using the verb ami, which is an action verb. But we don't use the personal pronoun li because I've already used it. So try to use another one.
Kiu amas min?
No. The first one, you have to build a sentence. Here the sentence was li amas shine. He loves her. He loves her. He loves her. This was the first sentence. And the question was, kiu amas, who loves? So I want to follow this procedure. You start first building a sentence, and then you ask a question.
Vi amas min?
Vi amas min. You love me. Okay. And the question, how do you build the question?
Kiu amas min?
Kiu amas. Kiu amas. Who loves? The response is me. Okay. Kiu amas. Great. Another one?
Mi amas Esperanto.
No. We are okay. Mi amas Esperanton. Mi amas Esperanton. You have to put N, Aminata. Can you repeat your sentence?
Mi amas Esperanto.
Esperantone.
Esperantone.
Yes. Mi amas Esperantone. Okay. And you ask a question.
Kiu amas?
Kiu amas?
Kiu amas?
And the response is who? Kiu amas?
Mi amas.
Me. Esa es me. Yes. Esa es V. Great. Another one. Another one. Okay, thank you, guys. I think you can see, if you are serious and you take your own time, the things are very easy. You cannot miss a sentence. You cannot miss what to say to someone. Try to be serious and then make a short sentence. Ask your question. If you find that there is some difficulties, good. Ask those who knows and they will help you. I think this one is clear. Let me also try to see. What Kione Vividas? What do you see? I try to take a screenshot with a picture. There is a lot of things here, which I say, we need to know these, because these are the things which are surrounding us. And some of them also, they are on our body. We need to know, how do we call? And the first picture you see, someone is showing the hair. How do we call hair in Esperanto? Hair is hararo. Hararo. Hararo is hair. Guys, I repeat, your hair is hararo. Okay. You can see the second picture where the person was touching. Bravo. Where you used to put your sticks when you are just getting in your saloon and whatever. Kiam VR, beligi svin. Beligi, when you are just putting beauty to yourself. So, okay, bravo. See the third picture. The person was showing your eyes. How you call your eyes is oculo. Because when you say oculo, it's one eye. But if there are many, you say oculo. And the nose is naso. Okay. Vango, you can see that it's your lips. Not your lips. But you see where the first person was touching. Vango. Busho is a mouth. Lipoia is lips. Dentoia is your teeth. Lango is your tongue. Mentono, how do you call it in English? Is mentor. I don't know how. But you can see where the person was touching. Colo is your neck. I mean, what do you have something? Mentono?
Is the chin.
The kin, yes. But we grow our baba. Colo, you see, it's your neck. Oreloi is your ears. Capo is your head. Visaggio is your face. Shulto is your shoulders. Braco is your army. Okay. Kubuto, you can see your kubuto. Kubuto, how do we call kubuto in English? The place which is separating your army. How do we call it? Kubuto. Those who knows this part of the body. If you are following me, you want me to tell you the number of the picture?
Kubuto is elbow.
Okay.
Elbow.
You try to help me because I know them in French, but in English I was but you can see the picture here.
It's elbow.
I don't need even to. Yes, thank you so much. So you will try to take this picture and do what? Try to know if you say, I want to say this is my underwear. How do we call my underwear in Esperanto? Is calzono. How do we call a trouser in Esperanto? Pantalono. How do we call a skate in Esperanto? Is jupo. Chemizo is t-shirt.
Chemijon. Is it not chemijon?
Chemizo is a t-shirt, but a shirt is a chemizo. Sandaloye, shoeoye. So you can see here, I've tried to put together the thing that we need. If I ask you, how do we call a watch in Esperanto? Don't look around. Go straight. This is montrilo.
What about is it horjo? I don't know.
Horlojo.
Horlojo, yeah.
No,
That is watch.
Horlojo, it's a watch. Montrilo, it's another. It's also a watch. Okay. So you can try. If you say horologio, it's okay. But you can see here the beauty of putting things together. Try to know what is in your body. If someone says, how do we, I see your lips, yeah, they're nice. But you say lips in Esperanto. And they try to say, what is this one? No. You'll be disappointing me. You need to know how is your tongue? How is your teeth? How is your eyes? How do we call them? How is your ears, your hair? So something like that. So I think is the way of making sure that also we are together. So, but let me try to ask, how many years do we have in Esperanto? How many years do we have?
I think we have 2.
Sainabu, you think or you confirm? Is there anyone who has 3 eyes?
We have 1 pair.
We have 1 pair, but it's 2. We have 2 eyes. So in Esperanto, if I say kiom da okuloj ni havas. Kiom da okuloj, kiom da. If you hear someone say kiom da, this is quantity. Kiom da. The da I use, this is to show that I want the number. Kiom da okuloj ni havas. And the response is ni havas du okulojn. There is an N which I have put it there because I've already used the verb to have, which is an action verb. Ni havas du okulojn. We have 2 eyes. Okay? Kiom da oreloj ni havas. Kiom da oreloj ni havas. Kiom da oreloj ni havas.
Ni havas du oreloj.
Ni havas
Oreloj.
Ni havas.
That is 2.
Say it in Esperanto. It's very easy. I have already given you an example.
Yes,
How
I
do-
said ni havas du orelojn.
Yes, ni havas du orelojn. Yes, we have 2 ears. This is very simple. Okay. Kiom da brakoj ni havas. Kiom da brakoj ni havas. Kiom da brakoj. Brakoj is arms. Kiom da brakoj ni havas.
Should I go ahead?
Yes, if you are
Brakoj.
Ni havas du brakoj. Brakojn.
Yes. Mi havas du brakojn. Okay. Mi havas du brakojn. Let me ask a question. Kion vi vestas? What are you wearing? I want to know the type of clothes that you are wearing. Sainabu. You can choose on the part of the clothes here. We have robo, which is a dress. We have a skirt, but I know that you don't wear a skirt. But try to Check in this one. If you are wearing a trouser, it's okay. Kione vive.
Mi portas robon.
Mi vestas.
Robon.
Mi vestas
Robon.
Mi vestas robon. Mi vestas robon.
To say to wear, I think is also okay to say portas. Oh, that is to wear.
Porti is it's another meaning. It's a vast meaning because you can just is to take. Porti is like to take. You can put on your back, or you can put on your head. But if you want to use the proper word of wearing, is vesti. Mi vestas robon. Aminata Jawara, kione vi vestas?
Mi vestas. Let me see. Zipo.
Yupo.
Vipo.
Mi vestas yupon.
Is it Yupon?
Yupo.
Yupo.
Mi vestas yupon.
Yupon.
Najma, kione vi vestas?
Mi vestas. Mi vestas jakon.
Ja?
Mi vestas jakon.
Yarkon. Mi vidu tie?
Pardon?
Kion. Which kind of clothes do you have?
Mi vestas jakon.
I'm looking here. Is robo, bluso?
It's a jacket.
Jacket.
Yes.
Okay, bonnet. So listen, the best is that you know how to you can ask someone, what are you wearing? And this is normal question. And the response is you can just look into between the list we have here. The first one is the part of the body, and the second one is also part of the clothes. I think this is a good one. If you try to memorize and try to build your own sentence, it can help you guys. I think this is the last. I didn't prepare a lot, but today I say let's try to refresh our mind and see how best can we interact. So let me also give you time, because you see that, guys, we are our class is going to finish, I think, if I don't forget, it will be in November. I'll try to see the calendar. But are you satisfied with how far we are? And what may be we can just put in place so that before we finish our class, we are able to say, this one I have taken and this one have not yet taken. And this which I have not yet taken, how am I going to put it together so that I can say I am in good place? Because for example, the people from the Gambia, I was putting my effort and my energies in your country. Because you see now, we were around 10, but now the people who are very active, there are 3. There is Alasan, there is Sainabu, there is also Aminata. And this is good. It's good. Even if we have 3 people in your country, we say that we have already representative, and we can do something in your country. I'm telling you the truth. Maybe if it's not today, it might be tomorrow. If it's not this year, it might be next year. But all will depend with your effort, with your energies. The Gambia is not far. The Gambia is also part of the African country where we can still thinking how to organize something in your country. How we can also support you guys. But All of this will come from through your energies and your effort. Try to impress. Tell me, what now from today, what are we supposing to do? Do we plan to suggesting guys to do so that we can just be at least able to communicate, to write, and also to deliver a message? Let me know. Everyone, the floor is yours. Let me know how we can just improve.
Yes, sir. By the way, we are satisfied with how the class is going on. Yeah, we are trying to make sure we'll be able to speak the language, inshallah.
Okay. This is your thought. So others, guys, can you please suggest is Kenya, Tanzania, Burundi, the Gambia? Let me know. How do you think we can change our strategy or we remain? Suggest me. How do you want guys to tackle the lesson so that we will be able to show us to show up?
Sir, please come again.
I was saying that we are just looking for strategies on how, because our class is about to finish. Our class is not going to take so long. It's about, we are only remaining with some few weeks. And with these few weeks, we are seeing if before we finish, are we satisfied with where we were and now where we are together? And where are we going? What are we bringing there? Because we need also to know, are we just if I say our class is going to continue, it will be maybe another part. But this one is not going to be based on the A level. I can say this is might be going to the progress people, and even the way of teaching is going to change. But what are we missing, and how can we change this strategy?
Hello.
Yes.
I think we should do more interactive classes and maybe do weekly or after every 2 weeks we do a test. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. We can do weekly or after every 2 weeks we do a test to assess what we've learned so far.
Okay. And for the test, do you want the writing test or we can just do speaking test, oral text?
We can do both oral and orals and what do we call and written.
Written.
Yes.
Okay. Another one?
Mr. Patrick.
Yes.
Yes, the classes have been, they're going fine, especially this 3 to 4 lessons that I've passed. The classes it's like the interaction is, helping us a lot because, listening to the classes all the time without, practicing. So it's like you are pushing us to, practice more, to make more research. So I like this interaction, yeah. It continues to help a lot.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So I think the best is to quantify, is to multiply the interactions lessons, and also to evaluate you. But even if I ask you, remember last week I told you I gave you a homework, but I managed to receive 2 people. There is only 2 people who sent me the homeworks, but others, they were busy and they didn't care about what I have said. But it's okay. When you are just dealing with people, you can just take. If you could be in my physical classes, there it could be another issue. So let me also see. I think as we start next week our lessons, let me also prepare a few presentation as a demonstration, and I will leave the slot for the interactions. Try to prepare something. And remember, I told you last week that everyone is going to look for what a story to tell. And I tried to elect, the first one was Amina, Faith Amina. Faith
Yes.
Amina, are you ready to tell us in Esperanto what is happening in your country, or you have not yet prepared?
I prepared. I have it in my book. I think I'll do it in our next class.
You are escaping. Okay, so you guys, I don't know. I don't want someone to read.
Yes, but I did research. I did some research about my nation and
Yeah.
I did
Try
a presentation.
Yeah, I think it's good. For example, let me give you an example. Tomorrow I have a physical class with around 40 or 35 students. My class is the first class which has a lot of people in Africa, I can tell you. And the homework, everyone is going to tell a poem. I gave them the poem, and they're going to be in front of people telling the poem. They don't need to fail. So I'm forcing them to speak by force. You don't want to speak, the door is open, you go. But for those who remains with me, they are learning faster. And this is also another strategy, maybe. But I'm fair. I'm fair. I fear that if I give you this style, some will say, "No, I will not attend. I'm sick." And if you are sick, it means even the lesson which we were supposed to say, you forget. And I don't want to give you heavy homeworks because I don't know your engagement you have. But try also to propose me what can we do so that we can go together. Because I don't want to give you some heavy homeworks which will put you guys to leave the class. So as I take notes with what we said, to multiply the interactions classes, this is okay. Also to evaluate you, it's another also a way of seeing how far are we and who are we together. I think this one is okay. I will try, maybe let's prepare for the next Saturday. We'll have an evaluation. And an evaluation, how do you think we can do it? Because even if I give you an evaluation, there is people who can still go to internet. Some of the answers you gave me, I can just quote them and I see you went to internet connectivity. Because of the responses, I already see among the two who sent me the homework, I know those who went to check or Google Translate or whatever. But I want you guys to make a mistakes. If you make a mistakes, is from those mistakes that we are going to increase and to correct. But if you go to internet and you get good answers there without doing your own research, or you are without maybe losing your energy, for me I would take that Alasan, maybe whoever, Amina, Najma, everyone is okay and the class is good. But try to use your own brain with what you have, deliver what you have. But if you cheat, it's okay. For me, it's okay. There is no problem with me because I know. But I will also discover that on the paper telling. So how do you guys want me to evaluate you? You want me to let me know? You want me to give you an assignment first and you send me the responses and they leave you the way of cheating? I don't know. How are we going to do this one?
I think, to my own opinion, I think we can have both assignments and then oral tests. Let's say 2 minutes or 1 minute question and answers. That is how you will know whether the individual is, I don't know if you get
Okay,
what I'm
so
saying. Yeah.
okay. Let me show you another way. There is another way here of maybe I can just put on the chat the questions and I give you maybe I say okay, let's take 5 minutes and give me an answer. Or let's take 10 minutes. It's for those who have a computer or those who can just copy and paste But as long as you don't have a keyboard, which is in Esperanto, there is something that I will discover that you go to internet. Let's be honest. There is no punishment here. There is no someone is going to fire and telling, oh no, or to mock after you. No. Give me what you have. Give me what you have. Don't cheat. Show me where I can start to impress you. The order also, it will be coming. Imagine you cheat, you go to internet, and when I ask you a question with the same question and I want to answer, you start struggling, which it will show you that also you have cheated. So try to be satisfied with the note you have, because after the end of the class, I will share with you the PPT so that we know what we have learned so far. Okay. So oral. So let's take Saturday. Prepare, guys. We'll be having the class, the evaluation. I will evaluate both oral, and on the also writing. We do that one. Okay. But our first day we also have another interaction. Listen, as you ask it. Okay, guys. So thank you so much. I think for those who are traveling, I wish you good and safe journey. And for those who are in church, I know Faith Amina, you are in choir. Try to impress people. We want to see people from your choir playing Esperanto, speaking. Sainabu, you have a class, you have a teacher. Why your students are not speaking? Take a picture teaching students, even a single saluton. Show us. This is enough. Aminata, I don't know. Even Alasan, I know you are also a teacher. Try to impress those students whom you have. Show them Esperanto. Esperanto is it's a good, it's something that maybe it's a language which if you use it, it can also show you guys it can open doors for you. Let me show you here. You can see, I think you can see my screen. There is a trainings which will happen in December from the 23 to 27. This one is indigenous trainings which will happen in up country, and I have already communicating this one, and the Ministry of Human Rights and Solidarity of Burundi is part of the indigenous people. She's the one who approved this training to happen to a school. So I'll be having 20 teachers and the community, and also teach these two kids from those community who are going to follow and study Esperanto. Through Esperanto, they are not going to remain the same. Their behavior is going to change. There is also integration of Esperanto in their lifestyle. So this is my initiatives which I've started, and it's got approved from the entire world. I got supported. So why you guys also, you cannot think of something. I say the little you have, you can deliver. You have alphabets, deliver those alphabets you have to those students. You have a personal pronouns, give to those who have. Because while you are teaching, you are also learning. But if you keep quiet, the world will not also know that you are existing. But try to impress the world, showing them that there is in the Gambia, in a city, I don't know, there is someone who is there and who is helping the community. How can we go and support him or support her? Through your work, you will see also the result. Don't sleep. It's a time to work. It's a time to show the world that Esperanto is a powerful language. It's a powerful tool which can transform thousands lives. So I decided to show you, showing that I'm not sitting. In December, we have a Burundi seminar, which will happen also. We have also these teacher trainings, which will happen. I could say now, it's enough. I have already spread the Esperanto. But as a chair, as a responsible, I need to be in front of everything. So try to follow my steps or my shoes. You will see also how your labs is going to change. Okay, guys. So this was the sample and also an example telling you that the world is waiting for you. If the Gambia, if the Kenya, try to look for your surrounding people whom you are interacting with. Send picture and we can spread those pictures to the world. See what is happening now with the class of Esperanto online. They are now teaching and they will see how many congratulations will come to your side. Please, this is my message of today. I thank you guys for your attention. Let's meet on Thursday next week. But for those who have not yet sent their homeworks, please send them. It's not too late. I can still see them and I will give you a feedback. The homework is Igi Kai Igi. Igi is to make someone to do something, and the Igi is to become. So the 5 sentences with Igi and the 5 sentences with Igi. This is the end of my class of today. So thank you so much, Alasan. Thank you, Aminata. Thank you, Faith Amina. Thank you, Alima. Thank you, Najma Hassan. Thank you, Sainabu. Have a wonderful Saturday. Bye. Faith Amina, the class is over. Amina, the class is over. Can you quit the meeting? Amina, the class is over, please. Amina, I repeat, the class is over. I need to quit the meeting so that I can close it.